Hey guys, so today this is going to be my advice and tips for the situational judgment section of the Ucat exam. I think the main thing that helped me to get a band 1 was the technique I had when I was doing practice questions for SJT. That technique was basically just to take a note and kind of take bullet points of the key principles and the key considerations and ideas and kind of recurring patterns that you see when you're doing SJT questions. Like, you'll see there's always responses, a certain type of response will always rank as a D, and there's always factors that always are irrelevant, so rank is not important at all. And the more practice questions you do, the more you see which responses are good or bad or appropriate or inappropriate. So I think it is really important to practice to do a lot of practice questions for SJT, come across more and more different scenarios. But yeah, the main thing is to take note of these things, of the kind of key factors that you can see are important in questions. I've got a few written down here, like, you never want to undermine public confidence in medicine, you never want to break patient confidentiality, these things will always be a D. You want to address problems immediately, take bullet points of how certain actions are always ranked, like seeking advice from, I've got written down here, seeking advice from seniors is generally an A, it's usually a good thing to do. Something illegal or cheating or acting with a lack of honesty and integrity, that's generally a D. Equally, lying's always a D. Doing nothing and expecting a situation to magically resolve itself, that's always a D. So you can get a list of all the different things that you see and the kind of general rules that you're coming across, and I think that will help you a lot. You can supplement your list of principles with the GMC Good Medical Practice Guidelines, that's a document you can find on Google just by typing in GMC Good Medical Practice, and it's a document that's basically got all the kind of key considerations and guidelines that doctors should follow in order to always be professional and not breaking any rules. And it is quite a long document, you will have to kind of look through it, but there's lots of information there that gives you a kind of rough idea of what responses are appropriate or inappropriate, what doctors should be aiming to do, and then from that you can make notes. Like, that's what I did. I've got an idea, I've got a little box of the kind of main considerations, just summarising some of the points in the GMC, like, you should always prioritise patient health care, you should never break patient confidentiality, you should always respect the patient's wishes, you should always, act honestly and with integrity, you should always try to work tactfully and harmoniously with colleagues. All of these kind of things you can kind of write down and familiarise yourself with the key principles for doctors and also for medical students. You've got to remember that medical students, even though they're learning about medicine, they are not yet qualified to give advice. Yes, hopefully this video helped you guys. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to comment them down below, and as always, subscribe for more medicine and UCAT related content.